But something's happening now. Something's happening. This black sun is losing power. So that means that this cell is shrinking. The sky is falling, Chicken Little said, right? So that's true. The sky is falling, but since this is shrinking, this live cell, which is a natural occurrence, this cell is losing power. This cell is losing power. So the sun now is changing, and now it's missing a little sliver like that. It's going into a cycle, and pretty soon it's going to be a cat eye, like in all the movies where you see a cat eye of the sun. It's all there. That's why you see in the Catholic paintings the little flying saucer and the sun with the little eye. So the sun is going to a cycle. That means that this cell is shrinking. So if this cell shrinks, this water will rise. Okay. So all those you know those craters, supposedly, okay, you know those craters that are on the earth, right? Those craters that supposedly a meteor hit it, right? No. Those craters that are miles along, 2 miles apart, that you think a crater hit it? No. They're full of all water and vegetation. Those are geysers. That's a relief valve. That's where they're all full of water. Because if this cell, this is nitty gritty shit right here, boy. This is nitty gritty shit right here. So if this cell shrinks, the waters, first of all, what's going to happen is, you see, what happens is all water's level rises. So we're going to get compromised, of course, because this is going to flood the earth. The fresh waters are going to drain. Because since the waters are rising, it's going to suck all the fresh water. That's why Nevada and Las Vegas was out of water at one point, and they had pictures to prove it. All the waterfalls were dried up. So this is a regular cycle. We've been reset like 5 times. This is a natural occurrence. So this is happening right now. So what's happening now with the sun, right? Since this is closing in, the power gets more magnetic. So now this starts getting closer to here, right? So if this is creating a force, right? It's going to draw the sun. So the sun is now, instead of going around, it's going to go like this. Because this is causing a difference in the atmosphere. This is the magnetic north, for real. So if that sun, if this gets so close, and when this comes down, the sky keeps on getting closer, and the stars. Hello, I'm a stargazer since I was a kid, and now, when I was 15, the Big Dipper was this big in the sky, right? It was that big. Now it's like this. That big, because it's getting closer. This is getting closer. The sun will get closer. The sun will walk on water again. That's the Christ coming around. And this is the cross. When the sun crosses, and it crosses right on the United States somewhere. It's going to cross right here.
No, it's going to do that April 8th.
Right here.
On the equinox.
That's it.
April 8th is going to be equinox.
And then it's going to come this way. And then you see what's going to happen when it comes this way like this. That's when there's 3 days of darkness here. You see? So look, check this out. Check this. It's going to take its time. It's going to take about 3 days. And then the light is going to come and hit it again. And then it's going to go. And then guess what? The moon, this motherfucker disappear. And now the moon stays circling because it's a new sun. So the moon is going to stay in, and now there's the moon is going to create another moon when it's going to go into that cycle, and that's it. So that's what's happening here. This energy is creating. So since it's closing down, the sun has to come down. So this is a magnetic energy in here. So if this barrier comes down, the sun has nowhere to go but down further, spinning further down onto the ground, right? So that's why you're going to see the moon huge as fuck like that. And the sun is going to be like huge. It's how that elliptical thing is happening, because there's a magnetic force shifting the sun. and this is how it works. So it's going to go like that. So when it turns here, when it turns over on here, the corner, that's when it's going to take longer, because if it's round like that, we're going to see it. But now it's going to go and take its time and go like that, and right, and then that's when it's going to be 3 days of darkness. If somebody puts a machine here and a machine here and turns on the machine from here to here, you're going to get a gust of pressure, right? Plasma. If you get a magnet here, all the ether, since it's now magnetized now,